Pick it up a little bit for me, Jim. You know, this little room right here is where all the magic happens at. I really believe the stars will be made in this room. Come on, baby, come go with me. Whoa, baby, come go with me. Say we're going to Louisiana, 'cause that's where we ought to be. All right, so there's a quick structure thing for you. Now, if you notice when we got to the end of the song and I counted it out, ba-da-da, 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 ba, ba-ba. So that's like, you know, I gave it enough time, ba-ba, 2, 3, 4, wow. I waited and got to the 1 to end it. So everybody has that understanding already when you're doing an ending, you know, to wind it out to the 1. So some people are silent to the 1, some people play through to the 1. It's just up to you, you know, once you get to the end. So ba-da-da, 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 ba, ba-ba. All right? One of the things that I like to do, like when I'm using taking a few notes of the scale and playing rhythms with the scale. Right? Right? So now, sometimes I'll take like pull-offs and hammer-ons. I might do a, right? I'll pull off. Right? And then that'll create a whole nother thing. Now watch this. Right? 2 different licks gives you a totally different sound and tone. So when the music is going, those things sound really, really cool. All right, now, the next thing I like to do, once I establish, you know, that I'm gonna be in a particular key, I know I'm in the key of G, you know, my vocal that I'm doing, like, you know, like for instance, when I say, come on, baby, come go with me, all right? When I'm playing a solo, I make the guitar become a voice instrument, right? So this is what I might do. Right, so I took a different approach to saying, come on, baby, baby, come go with me, right? Now when I'm singing, I say, oh, baby. When I'm playing it, ba, 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 ba. So it's a version of that vocal, right? You know, I might say, ba, 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 da, 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 ba, 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 da, ba. The same as saying, I'm going to Louisiana, come go with me, right? Ba, 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 ba. It's the same, it's just a different, you know, just a different rendition of the vocal in my head, right? But I want it to be a little bit different because I don't want it to sound exact to the vocal. So therefore, when I'm playing, nobody can figure out, oh, he's just really playing the vocal. That's all he's doing. And it makes you seem like a genius. You know, people say, what is he doing? Man, that's so cool. And all I'm really doing is just revamping the vocal, right? Come on, baby. Come go with me. Now, when you really get down to the real stuff and you start in G. Right? So what I just did, I played the melody, as he just told you in the background. I played the melody. I'm going to Louisiana, 'cause that's where we ought to be, right? That's where we ought to be, right? That's all I'm really doing. So those are the little tricks and the little things when you're soloing that you can make some magical things happen. Now, we'll move over to the bass. Now, Larry, if you was gonna solo, what would you do? We're gonna play just a little bit and just solo so they can hear those little bitty pieces, all right, and how they fit. So here we go. All right, that's his whole line. Now go ahead and solo. All right, now solo again. All right. All right, so that's the bass perspective. On the drums, we're talking a whole different level. He's basically dealing with timing and rhythm, right? Now play your whole part. Yeah. And that rhythm counters N1, N2, N3, N4. Snare drum, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4. Hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Drums, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the whole complete rhythm of what he's doing. Now, explain how you would solo over it and what you would do.
Try to just keep it simple because you don't have a lot of time in a 4/4 shuffle to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I throw like a flam, boom. It's a lot like the turnaround that I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keeping the original beat running in my head while I play around the drum. coming right back.
Right. All right, so I know it's hard to hear what he's saying, the microphone's so far away from him, but what he's saying is he keep the original beat going in his head, the whole pattern, and then he play around on top of it. You know, he's going and 1, and 2, and 3, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4, or whatever. So he's doing it on top of 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4, so that's kind of what he's doing. So he's building rhythms on top of rhythms on top of rhythms, right? Called a polyrhythm when you start building rhythms, right? So he's got one groove going, then he's got another groove going on top, and you know, he showed you how it all fit together, where you can get an idea of the fit. Let's get the microphone over to Maestro, and we're gonna go to his approach to soloing on keys and how he view it and how he approach it. So his pattern he explained last week. So explain your pattern again, just briefly. Your regular pattern that you play.
Go through a bar.
Yeah. So let's go through it real low, where we're hearing mostly him. All right. So here we go. All right, so let's stop right there. All right, so now what exactly are you doing?
Well, what I'm doing here is I'm basically doing a lot of improvising in it, but yet I'm staying within the frame of blues. Actually, I'm sort of like blending a little jazz with blues on those solos that I'm doing.
So play one of those licks from the solo so they can hear it by itself. So what are you doing in the right hand? What
I'm doing in the right hand, that's what I'm doing most of my improvising, right hand.
Okay.
I'm bending off other notes.
Okay.
To give it that bluesy, feel.
And your count is like 1 E and 2.
Yeah.
Ba be ba da.
Yeah,
okay.
da 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 da. Like I like dun dun, then dun 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 dun. And I'm just putting, just putting a little swing in it too, mixing that swing with the blues, but yet.
And when you say swing, you're talking about traditional jazz.
Yeah, traditional.
You're swinging and adding two. What are the two notes you're putting together?
Oh, the ones that I'm bending, I'm adding that minor note in it. Actually, that note is not really in the scale, really. It's a note off the scale.
You're just bouncing off of that note.
Yeah.
To color it, kind of.
See, those are the notes that bounces off other notes. Those are the notes that's that you look for into giving it the flavor it needs. That's you want to bend off the notes. The notes that you bend off of, those are really not the notes that's in the scale. Those are like neighbors to those notes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right next door to it,
So we'll take turns soloing. So Maestro soloing. All right, so now I'm going to solo a little bit. drummer. Going to bass. All right, regular patterns. Come on, baby. Come go with me. Whoa, baby. Come go with me. Now we going to Louisiana, 'cause that's where we ought to be. All right.
I'll leave for a little while. And all you other letters think you can take over my town. Look at you. None of you's even involved. If the people want the money they deserve for their accident.
The E-guarantee.
And as for you other letters, it's time you were erased.
Listening Room Film Festival, December 3rd through the 11th, connecting indie filmmakers and music producers with broadcast professionals across the state of Louisiana for marketing and promotional opportunities. For information on how to be included or to attend the screenings, lectures, and panels, htjmuseum.org or 225-802-9681. Sponsored by Louisiana Department of Economic Development. Visit Baton Rouge and Louisiana Film Channel.